Okay. All right. Hello, anybody who may or may not be here yet. This is Space Cadet Rewind, and I'm going to check out the A-Spec First Assault demo. And I don't even remember why I had this downloaded, but it's a demo for a space sim, so I figure it might be something to try. We'll just check this out for about as long as it seems interesting. It's seems very, it's got a lot of Wing Commander inspiration, just in what very little I've seen of it so far. Okay, to complete the program, follow the guidance and perform the required tasks. The directives panel will keep track of your progress. Use the controls to steer your ship left and right on the yaw axis. Okay, so you can pitch and yaw. Crazy, right? Never before seen. Oh, well, they want me to, like, pitch for 2 seconds, like, consecutively. Right, and then, roll. Throttle. Okay, that's interesting. On a gamepad, you like hold a button and then use the triggers. Whereas the triggers normally shoot, I think. Use presets. Alright. Flight computer assists in maintaining control of your vessel by controlling the thrust of your engines. Set the throttle preset to 0. Alright. Your braking engines are now working to bring your vessel to a full stop. You have successfully completed the basic navigation grading program. Oh, that's it? Okay. I thought there would be more to it. Game is this? This is A-Spec First Assault, and it's the demo. Alright, well, we did that. Do some intermediate navigation. It seems like it's very Wing Commander inspired. You will learn how to use directional thrusters and the afterburner. Okay, so on the gamepad it's D-pad to sort of like strafe in space. That's kind of interesting. Press up. Vertical and horizontal thrusters can be combined and move diagonally. Okay. Okay, are we really gonna have to do like every single combination of direction? Really? Come on. I think we get the idea here. Up and left. Alright, we got an afterburner, you know, another Wing Commander type thing. Is recharging after each use. Okay, that's the whole tutorial. Alright. Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for, you know, tutorials I think are good, but like, I don't know. Because I think this is taking it a bit too far. You don't need to, you know, go into this much detail. Yeah, see, going through some space rings is actually, I mean, I will defend the space rings to the death. Space rings are fun. Set the throttle to full. Alright. Enable slide mode with the toggle key. Oh, so you can, yeah. Yeah, so it's, you know, just like Wing Commander or Tachyon, you can slide. Turning your ship to using your rear-facing engines in the braking maneuver will significantly decrease braking rate. Okay, so if you turn around and use your like main thrusters, that'll make you brake pad. That's kind of a awkward way to explain that. Okay, occasionally it may be beneficial to move backwards to your facing direction to reverse, if you will. Enable reverse engine throttle mode. Man, that's kind of an awkward way to do it. It's like putting your car into reverse. I mean, I guess it's good that you can do it. It's a good thing to be able to use. Alright, get out of reverse. Wait, I'm still in reverse and it won't let me get out of it. What do you mean I've completed the, you know, advanced tutorial? That if I was driving a car, I'd be like, oh, I forgot it's in reverse. I just hit the gas pedal expecting it to go forward and I'm going backwards instead. Yeah, these could be placeholder tutorials. In fact, you know, maybe they've been like redone in the full game, which is out. Complete the program, follow the guidance, yeah. Circular panel at the bottom of the HUD is your radar, and it's Wing Commander style, which is nice. Alright, it's quadrants, blips in the middle of 4 quadrants, blah 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 blah. Target the enemy vessel Echo 1. Alright. I mean, no, I wouldn't be surprised because that seems like an easy mistake to make. Alright, target Echo 2 to continue. I think left bumper A is like target next. Oh, and you also get the arrow, which, you know, like Freelancer, I think, doesn't have a radar. Instead, it just has these arrows, which makes you think maybe you don't even need the radar. You can just use these arrows. I mean, maybe that's enough. You know, they just point to whatever direction you need to turn to see the target. Target info panel on the left of your radar. It's a light Corvette, 2,000 units away. Okay, well, there doesn't seem to be a gamepad bind for that, so I'm just gonna press Shift T here. Target Foxtrot 1. Flashing, okay. Target Foxtrot 2. It's gonna be really hard. They've kind of like, I don't know. They've committed to putting everything onto the gamepad you know, if you want to use one, which I'm using, but like it would be pretty hard to remember all of this in practice. Like hold left bumper and click the stick. Okay, Shift Y. That one's not even on the gamepad. Alright, we want Foxtrot 1. When there are multiple hostile targets in your area, you may wish to quickly select a target in your view. Like, they're all related in that, you know, you hold left bumper and press things, but like still, I don't know, if it came up with like an overlay that, like, you know, just a little thing that showed you what the buttons do when you press left bumper, that would be helpful. Alright, nearest hostile is just X, which is, you know, that's the most used button in these games. Yeah, it is a lot of controls. And then clear is left bumper plus. Alright. Good job. This is basic targeting. There's a lot of buttons for basic targeting. Okay, intermediate targeting. Sub-targeting. You must have a vessel targeted in order to use sub-target functionality. Multiple subsystems, right, are needed to run and maintain a vessel's normal operating functionality. A single subsystem can affect one or more performance areas. Sub-target the bridge subsystem. That seems like a pretty good one to target. Okay, right bumpers for subsystems. Okay, bridge subsystem is generally the first subsystem in the list, with the engine subsystem usually being the last. Some vessels can have multiple sub-targets for the same subsystem. Sub-target the crew subsystems. Continue. Crossed out sub-target bracket indicates the subsystem is hidden behind the vessel's hull from your position. Oh yeah, that's always a thing. Like in X-Wing versus TIE Fighter yesterday, that it was not clear to me, you know, when it was like showing a sub-target, you know, whether it was visible on the model or not. Like, I don't know, it's like just the model's not detailed enough or something. Or, you know, yeah, it's just hard to communicate that. This is good to having the X, so I know it's on the other side. Alright, let's sub-target the engine. Engine is the most common of subsystems to have multiple sub-targets. I guess because, you know, there's multiple engines. Depends on the vessel type. Do not expect each vessel type to be the same. Like the bridge subsystem. Next previous subsystem on target? What? Shouldn't I be able to just, like, wrap around? Oh, it won't even let me try. Yeah. Quickly cycle through sub-targets is advantageous and considered in your decision-making during encounters. A bit of a mangled sentence there. For more experienced pilots, you can also quickly select a subsystem under your reticle. Select the subsystem currently under your reticle to continue. Good. Strategic sub-targeting of systems can give you an edge in battle, but you may not always wish to have a sub-target selected. Clear the current sub-target to continue. Turrets can also be sub-targeted. If the targeted vessel has any equipped, sub-target a turret to continue. Alright, so there's like next turret. Here they got a highlighted outline with the turret's health bar. Turret takes too much damage, it'll be destroyed, but it'll regenerate over time. Huh. And eventually become operational again. It's filled within. That's a little harder to see. Turret obscured by its parent vessel will not take damage from weapons fire. Shift I. Turrets can also be targeted using the reticle. Alright. Alright. Now hopefully in the next one they'll let me shoot something. Weapons. Starships are generally fitted with 3 main weapon types. These main types are primary, secondary, and turreted. This training program covers primary weapons. Fire your primary weapon to continue. You have fired all your primary guns. Look at the weapons panel at the bottom right of the HUD. The weapons panel lists available weapons. Currently, only primary weapons are listed. Each weapon row displays the name, range, and firing status. Select the next primary weapon group to continue. Okay, so it's hold left bumper, and that's going to be for primary weapons, I guess. The green arrow to the left of the weapon row indicates the selected weapon group. You can toggle through each weapon group or quickly select full guns. But not on controller, apparently. Pay attention to weapon ranges and the distance to your target to ensure your targets can reach. Select full guns to continue. Maybe don't advertise that you're streaming Elite Dangerous. So I'm not going to be in public, so people aren't... Nobody can snipe me. That's not going to be a thing. Don't worry about that. Without a target, your primary weapons will shoot directly forward. Hitting fast-moving targets and long distances can be highly intensive. Primary weapons have automated tracking and limited rotation gimbal to assist in hitting targets. Target Echo 1 to continue. I'm not going to be able to remember half of these buttons. Did you notice the green pips overlaid on your current target? These gun pips predict the hit point of your selected primary weapons on the current target. You may have noticed them moving as the automated gimbal tracking attempts to keep the guns pointed at the target. I don't think I did notice that because they haven't had a chance to move. The gun pips have 2 reloading state indicators. A solid pip means the gun is ready to fire. A hollow pip means the gun is reloading. Press the next hostile target button to continue. Gun pips are also combined with a target hit prediction indicator. A pip with a cross indicates that your weapon is likely to miss the target. A pip without a cross indicates that your weapon is likely to hit the target. Targets can frequently adjust their velocity, making them harder to hit. Try to only fire when there is no cross displayed to improve your chances of hitting a target. I did it. Remember, it won't always be this easy to hit your target. Steering has been enabled. Try moving the center reticle around the target vessel. Alright, so there's like a bit of auto aim. Oh, kind of like a long reload time. For these guns. Oh, I'm not streaming Elite while the stream is advertised as Elite Dangerous? Well, yeah, sorry about that. I don't think this game is on the list. Could be wrong, but yeah, I just kind of... Yeah, sorry about that. If you came here expecting Elite Dangerous, although the name of the stream does say, it's this game and Elite Dangerous. Yeah, so for at least a bit longer, it'll be this. And we're gonna do the prologue. 7 missions. Alright. This text area and the one below are currently a placeholder. Oh, no voice acting. I mean, there was for the tutorial, so I don't know why I'd expect it, but while I get the navigation controls back up, check the camera controls are working correctly. Try changing the camera perspective between first and third person using the camera front view button. Good. You can also change camera views to the left and right sides and the rear. Give it a try. So even in the campaign, it's more tutorial. Changing to the forward view from a side view will set the camera. Toggle between first person and third person. There are several potential areas with mineable resources in this sector. I have uploaded the first waypoint. Head on over and I can do some detailed scans. Engine and steering thrusters are now online. Alright. Yeah, I would like to do Elite 2 someday. I suppose I could do it, you know. I could just do it on Sunday in place of something like this. But yeah, it takes quite a while to come to a complete stop. Okay, yeah. Oh, is it not letting me? Oh yeah, no wonder why it's taking me so long to stop. It won't let me do, like, it won't let me change my speed with the presets. Third person view looks wrong. Hold up here while I scan the area. The scanning equipment is overly sensitive. Try not to move around. There's nothing of value here. We should head deeper into the asteroid field. Throttle presets are now online. Also, they acknowledge it. Presets are great for quickly adjusting the throttle from 0 to halfway full. Yeah, it's... at least YouTube doesn't really do a good job at handling, you know, someone playing multiple games in one stream. Don't overshoot. I almost didn't overshoot. Okay, same deal as before. Wait here while I rush my scans, or run my scans. Not a great deal here. I'll make a note of it anyway. Keep moving deeper into field. Probably mean into the field. Directional thrusters are now back online. Should make navigating an asteroid field a little easier. You can keep the ship pointed directly at the waypoint. Use the directional thrusters to fly around any asteroids in our path. Well, there aren't really any. It's kind of a... It's not a very dense asteroid field, I gotta say. This is our last scan. It won't take much longer. Yeah, the asteroids, ever since Wing Commander 3, no space sim has dared to have an asteroid field that actually matters. That's it. I've identified a few locations with valuable mineral deposits. It won't be life-changing, but we should be able to afford some much-needed repairs to the ship. Alright. Completed our mining survey and found several potential sites with rich mineral deposits. We've been picking up the odd comm transmissions in the local area. There's a lot of interference due to the space dust. We picked out a few reports of attacks on the local shipping lanes. There are local pilots, or pirates, and raiders who prey on the local shipping lanes and make off with your cargo as soon as you drop it. Alright. Weird that it lets you choose the missions from a list like this, but then you can't replay Prologue 1. Asteroids do matter in free space. Well, that'll be interesting to see. Xenia has located several potential asteroid locations with enough minerals to cover much needed repairs and keep us going long enough to complete another mining contract or two after this one. We've taken a longer route to the mining area to avoid the attention of any local pirates or raiders. I'm detecting errors in the mining turrets targeting arrays. It's nothing too serious, but we should bring the turrets offline so I can fix them. Use the turret orders command and issue the hold fire order. That button is graphic. It's a little messed up, but I think that's saying left bumper plus back. Yeah. Head to the mining area while I run the turret diagnostics. I've highlighted the waypoint on your HUD. Yeah, there's definitely like exploits you can do to make the Wing Commander asteroids less annoying, which is good because they suck. Alright, and yeah, maybe some people can meet up, be prepared to meet up in Elite Dangerous when we do get to that. Stop within 500 meters. Aha, did it. We've arrived. There's a couple of mineable asteroids nearby. Great, there's a power instability in the engine. I'll need to bring the engine offline for a moment. I guess even great. The good news is the diagnostics on the mining beams complete. The good news is the diagnostics on the mining beams are complete and ready for use. Target the closest mineable asteroid. Now set the turret orders to shoot your main target only. Let's get a first-person view, or third-person view, so we can see where the turret is. You don't have a target selected, the turrets won't fire. The turret orders control has stopped responding. I'll get around to fixing it in a few hours. We can still finish the mining contract job. Okay. As long as the target is within a turret's firing arc, that turret will fire automatically. Turn to face the target if you need to. Target the next mineable asteroid. Alright. Alright, the engine power instability is fixed and the engine is back online. The flux capacitor needs an overhaul. The flux capacitor, though, one more item added to a very long list. This asteroid is beyond the range of the mining beams. Get closer. Great Scott! Alright. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I wish there was like a damage, it would tell you, how much damage your target is taking, but I think it does. It's on the left of the radar there. heavy. What does gravity have to do with it? The, like, space dust being, like, completely stationary if you stop kind of bugs me. Like, it should be, like, drifting around, shouldn't it? Okay, we're kind of, like, redoing some of these tutorials here. Yeah, like, look at that space dust. It's completely stationary. Eh. Our cargo hold is full. Oh, it's just grabbing the stuff from the asteroids from that far away. Let's head back to the mining station to get this ore processed. Alright, I guess we're done. Hopefully we'll get some action next mission. With our cargo filled, we are heading back to the mining station to offload and process. There's been more comms chatter with local advisories of increasing pirate and raider activity. There is an unconfirmed report that a convoy was wiped out even though they dropped their cargo. The cargo was even left behind. Their attackers could have been scared off, though it's unusual for them to leave their gains behind. Even pirates earning a living to eat and keep their ships flying. I appreciate them not making these briefings and debriefings too long. We took an offbeat route through the asteroid field for our return to mining station Zebra. It added an extra half day onto the return. We avoided the unwanted attention from the local pirates and raiders as they increased their attacks. A few unconfirmed reports state the People's Republic of Honskull are involved in the attacks. They have been operating within the Akkadian Empire's territory for the last 1,000 years and recognized by the local government as a prosumer dynasty terrorist group. What? They're prosumers. They're expert consumers. It's unusual for the Sab Dawn to commit activities without releasing propaganda statements shortly after. That's a lot of, like, you know, sci-fi proper nouns in a row. The edge of the asteroid field is just up ahead. Alright, I think we might actually get to see some action here. Can't speed things up because we don't have afterburners. I guess this is not a combat ship. This is like a... We're working Joes in a mining ship. I'm picking up a faint transmission. It appears to be a distress call. Uploading waypoint. It's a fair distance away. We can use our afterburner to close the distance quicker. Okay, never mind what I just said. Just don't overuse it, as it will take longer for us to stop. We don't want to be ramming into something painful. Okay. Now engage the slide function before we lose too much momentum, as the braking thrusters are bringing our velocity down to throttle set speed. Okay, so it works just like, you know, Tachyon, where you can start burning and then turn on the slide to save on afterburner juice. Although I will say one thing that's bugging me is the way that the engine sound is like only coming out of the left speaker. Do a full stop within 1,000 meters. I'm gonna have to burn to was like going way too hot there. You know, common space problem. Overshooting your target. Hey, can you us out? We're having power fit. Self-diagnostics are offline. If we target the transport's reactor, I can do a focus scan to try and identify the cause of their power fluctuations. Target the ship in distress. Alright, cycle to the sub-targets to target the reactor. That text is like really small on the screen. I see the problem. I'm uploading a temporary fix. It should get him up and running long enough to get to the mining station. You try turning it off and on again? Thanks for your assistance. That was beautiful mind. What's our ship called? Let's head on back to the station and offload these minerals. Use forward thrust override to go faster than the flight assist maximum speed. It will use standard engine thrust so it won't delete the afterburner. Alright. So we can like just keep speeding up infinitely like this. Okay, yeah. I way overshot the station, but it's fine. After our detour, we docked at mining station Zebra. Station personnel have confirmed the People's Republic of Hanskull have been attacking civilian convoys and shipping on the trading lanes. Our cargo was seized under emergency powers due to recent events. Oh, what the hell? And we've been drafted into the local militia forces. What the hell? Times 10. In return, we've been granted free repair work and new weaponry, which far exceeds the value of our resources to perform these new duties. Okay. Well, maybe it's alright then. We have been patrolling the local shipping lane. Several hours have passed without incident. It seems shipping activity has decreased overall. Reports of Hanskull forces have mainly consisted of small fighter craft. A single fighter isn't much of a threat, but when in large numbers, they can become a real threat. Before we left mining station Zebra, news reports flooded in of the Sumer dynasty moving fleets and logistical assets near their border with the Akkadian Empire. Sumer politicians have released statements of a planned training exercise. Ah, yes, the classic training exercises near borders. Xenia has picked up several sensor contacts on the extreme edges of our radar. We are now moving into the area to confirm the contacts and provide any assistance as needed to civilian ships. Alright. Enable auto-targeting and it will ensure you always have a hostile ship targeted. I hated that in Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. I just like to use the nearest, you know. How do I change the turret order? Is it like... No, it's not that. I don't know how to change the turret order, so we get what we get. Alright. Well, we got him. Pretty easy. Thank you. We were ambushed and separated from the rest of your group. Please help them. Here are their last sighted coordinates. Autopilot disabled. Picking up more vessels on long-range sensors. We should check it out. I've set a waypoint for intercept. Use autopilot. Y plus right stick. Hold on a second. Like, click in the right stick? Yes. I mean, that's not something you're gonna accidentally do. Oh, thank God. Please help. More fresh meat. Get 'em, boys. Alright. There's a lot of them. You kind of like can hit things from like really far away thanks to the auto aim. Maybe not this far away, but where's our sealed health status? Good question. It's probably the one on the right to the radar. Is the one on the left of the radar is the enemy ship. But yeah, it's not really labeled well. Is it? I feel like our turrets kind of do the job for us almost. Day 3, let's do colony wars. I guess I could just make anything happen. Hey, thank you, by the way. But yeah, we could do maybe colony wars. We should head back to the station and report in. Yeah, maybe next Sunday I'll do colony wars. Since people aren't voting for it. We survived our first engagement. The Sumer dynasty has declared their support to the independence of the People Republic of Hanskell. So it is supposed to be the People Republic of Hanskell and not the People's Republic of Hanskell. Hanskell. They're so hot right now. And are Hanskell. And are providing logistical support to the rebellion. Reports are coming in of fierce fighting with enemy forces indiscriminately opening fire and destroying unarmed civilian craft and stations remaining loyal to the Akkadian Empire. Mining Station Zebra is close to the Akkadian-Sumer border and plans are underway to evacuate the station with as many civilian ships as they can. Mining Station Zebra has recalled us and sent a wide broadcast to local civilian traffic to make it to the station for safe harbor. All right. We have entered Mining Station Zebra, controlled space, and are on approach as we await further orders. Amelia Transport, you are on a collision course with us. Change your heading immediately. They've rammed the station. We have taken severe damage to our fighter launch tubes. Any vessel in the area, we need assistance. We are under attack. Oh man, they can't launch fighters? See, classic Wing Commander. Multiple hostiles have entered our area. We should assist. You can't tell me this isn't Wing Commander inspired when they have that as a plot point. What if I just use them both since they have infinite ammo, I think? It's like, yeah, cycle between the weapons as needed, but they seem to be, like, reload separately, so, like, why would I not just use them all the time? Yeah. Well, you know, I could, you know, not necessarily, like, play all of a given game if I do it on a Sunday, you know, just maybe give people a taste. And then they'll want to vote for it. Unknown transports have entered. Come through the gate. The civilian transports entering the area. We are under attack. If you can, please assist or seek safe harbor elsewhere. Oh, almost crashed. You're unable to read your transmission. Assist if you are able, or flee for your own safety. We assist in King. Okay. Oh, I got like a shotgun. Okay. I don't know. Something about the combat. Oh, the transports are a trap. We are being boarded. We should destroy the transports before they overwhelm the stations. All right. How do I target them? I don't remember what the button was. I am like pressing all the. I turned flight assist off. I don't know how to get it back on. This is the problem. Yeah, I don't. Oh, I got it off. Okay. Okay, I think that's one of the transports. Richard's Bane. Let's get him. Oh. Better go in reverse. Got a lot of HP. Oh, but we got him. Thank you. Oh, there's the other one. I will try to have a fun stream. Well, you know, shouldn't have to try too hard. You'd think the remaining enemy fighters would like be more concerned about me doing this, but I guess they're busy with someone else. Alright, back to the fighters. Boarding ships have been destroyed. We are restraining the remaining invading forces. Yeah, you kind of like... You can shoot the enemy so far away and the auto-aim sort of just hits them for you. There's something unsatisfying about it. Thank you for all assisting ships. We are in need of repairs and medical supplies. Any further assistance would help. We are willing to share what supplies we can. I don't know. I think I just prefer to be more up close and personal with my TOG fights, no matter how unrealistic that might be. We repelled the attack on the station and prevented boarding parties from taking it over. The courier arrived shortly after. We have confirmed reports of more Hanskell forces heading this way in large numbers. If we are to escape, we will need to move the civilian convoy soon before we become casualties of war. I think it said there were 7 missions, so we got 2 more. Hanskell warships arrived sooner than anticipated and blockaded the local jump gate. They haven't moved position in the last hour. It can only be a matter of time before hostile reinforcements arrive, and for them to engage the station. Tongue-tied there. The blockading ships are armed with heavy turrets. Eliminating those turrets will improve the chances of the escaping transports making it out of this sector. Alright. Sub-targets. Right bumper. Need to keep on top of them. Look at the main ship and use the targeting controls. Alright. See, like, I have no idea if that that turret, I mean, I guess, okay, now I could definitely have line of sight to it, but like I can't tell from far away. I guess it doesn't really matter when you're far away. Whoops. I guess it's okay. Ouch. Alright. Okay, that's on the wrong side. Okay, a lot of like sliding in this game. It's a very slide heavy game, which is interesting. Okay, well, it just blew up the ship. We need to care about the turrets in that case. Oh. Was that the capital ship? I guess there was only the one capital ship. It failed to protect one ship there. Alright. Make pretty short work of these fighters. So I failed to protect one of the transports or whatever it is that are like trying to get through the blockade. But oh well. Seems like it's not mission over. We're preparing to evacuate the skeleton staff. These fighters are like very easy to kill. Oh, this thing looks like it might have turrets. Oh, maybe not. Oh, actually it does. Okay. I don't know. This seems like the turrets have too much HP for me. Alright, we need to get out of here and for the jump gate. We're 500 meters of the gate. Alright, we made it out of the local gate and are rendezvousing with another civilian convoy group before making to safe harbor deeper inside in Acadian territory. You're starting to get a little mad at the flying tutorial, really? I didn't mind it in Elite. Alright, this should be the final mission. A few transports were lost along the way due to technical and structural failures. The crew and passengers of those ships were transferred to the 4 remaining transports in our convoy. They are pretty tight on space. I wonder if that's dynamic. And there are a lot of wounded that need urgent medical attention. We are making at best speed to the nearby jump gate to get to the convoy, or to get the convoy out of this war zone and reach safe harbor. Ropes are clear. Looks like clear sailing straight to onto the jump gate. Yep, I'm sure. Don't jinx us. I'll feel better once we reach safe harbor. Stow that chatter. We need to keep the comms clear for our escorts. Sensors are detecting a nearby disturbance. That over there. Enemy fighters. Alright, here we go. Okay. Yeah, One thing I've come to realize is not, like, controlling your throttle indirectly by, like, setting it instead of, you know, just having a hand on it in some way. It sucks. I hate that. It's like a massive, like, layer. It's like a massive nerf to your ability to control a ship. Like, setting a throttle. I don't want to set a throttle. I want to, or, you know, I want to set it by, you know, either pulling on a trigger or, you know, literally pushing an actual throttle forward. You know, I guess, you know, when it's an actual physical throttle, the advantage of that is, you know, you can leave your hand off the throttle if need be. But, like, your default posture is to have control of the throttle at all times. Uh-oh. Kind of failing at our job here. More fighters incoming. Not even done with the ones that are here now. Too many, we're done for. Keep making for the gate. We'll deal with them. You control the well, so you control it with presets, or you can control it directly by, like, holding a button and pressing the triggers. All the transports, they're gone. I mean, yeah, look at how many red dots there are. We didn't stand a chance. Alright, time to get the hell out of here. So you can sort of control the throttle with the triggers, but you have to hold a modifier button to do it. Civilian convoy, stand by. We are here to assist. Enemy frigate destroyed. Sorry to see we were too late to help protect the convoy. Friendlies on the other side. I overshot the gate. If you want to assist with the remaining hostiles, you are welcome to. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We survived, barely. Get us out of here. I mean, we might as well assist. Just like in Elite Dangerous. Seems like they got this handled, even without us. Flight assist off. Oh, I don't... How do I... I don't know. I don't remember how to, like... Okay, auto-targ. Okay, great. I wonder why I was flying around so fast. This is kind of one of those games where, like, really all you need to do is just shoot the enemies. As long as you can hit the enemies, like, you don't really have to worry too much about defense, at least in these demo missions. And, well, and versus fighters. Against, you know, those bigger ships with the turrets, I guess you probably have to think a little harder about how to stay protected. Alright, well, you know what? We've done enough. I thought we were done for when the Sumer frigate came out of the gate right in our path. The Acadian corvette Savior was hot on it. hot on its heels and made quick work of it before the frigate could open fire on us. The captain of the Savior was impressed by our efforts in surviving this long. I'm told that civilian casualties are high. I have decided to sign up with the Akkadian Empire military to fight the Sumer dynasty and push them out of Akkadian territory once again. Absolute territory must be upheld to maintain the peace and prosperity of the Empire. Oh man, the Empire. You sure about that? For the Emperor. Alright, well, that was the demo for A-Spec First Assault. Time to make this, the YouTube game title accurate and switch over to Elite Dangerous. Which will take just a moment, so, don't worry that the screen is black. It's okay. It'll just take me a minute to switch over. Howdy. You came in at a good time because I'm just switching over to the second game, Elite Dangerous. Elite. Okay. Just hold on just another moment. Okay, here we go. And that demo, it was all right. I mean, it's just pretty, I mean, I say pretty unpolished, but you know, it is a one-person game, and it is like, out of all the like one-person indie games I've played, you know, on stream, that's probably the most polished of them. Like, it was all right. I wouldn't call it, I don't know. I had my beef with the combat, but you know, it was functional. It worked. How do you invert the flying controls? Good question. But yeah, who's ever heard of an evil empire? I mean, you could start with the definition of an empire. I still have the wing mission from last week. I don't think I do, because I think it was going to it was going to expire in 6 days, so it's probably gone. But we could see. Maybe they just get mad at you if you're late. They don't just delete the mission. Okay, so this is one of those games where they don't just have a checkbox. You have to like find the relevant axis in the controls and invert it specifically, which I guess makes sense. It's, you know, speaking of games with complicated controls, this is one of them. Alright, so we're back in Elite Dangerous. Oh, we got an hour and 23 minutes to go. Okay, so we can do it. It is possible. We have to get 12 kills in an hour and 23 minutes. So if we group up, we can do it. Okay, first thing I should do is buy a bunch of those shield things. Just need to figure out how to do that. Those like shield refills. Optional internal. Shield cell banks. That's probably it. Device that regenerates the ship's active shields. Up time 5 seconds. Duration 2 seconds. Alright, well. So why is 2A so much more expensive? Oh, well, it's like more shields per second. I mean, how much shields do I even have? Like, total. Okay. I mean, I guess I can afford the 2A, so I might as well. But then, how do I use it? Can I set a hotkey? Oh, it's in a fire group. Okay. Right, well. Let's just keep it simple with 2 fire groups. We'll do shield cell bank 1, and that's like primary fire, the second fire group. It can be bound to a key, because I was looking for the D scanner and I could not find a key. I looked for it, I could not find a way to bind the D scanner directly. But yeah, if I could just hotkey the shield cell bank, that would be helpful. Like the only thing that I found that I could hotkey was like entering this like full spectrum scanner mode. A plus RB by default. Oh, okay, so it's got A plus... No, that's like increased sensor zoom. Your FSS mode. Generate a lot of heat. Maybe weapons? No. Cooling. Oh, use shield cell, right? Here we go. No, I don't want to discard. Alright, there we go. I got it bound. Alright, so where should I be heading to? Because I gotta... We do have to move on this. Time is ticking.
Landing gear retracted.
Uncoupling complete. You may leave the docking area when ready.
Target location is the compromised nav beacon in the system where you're parked. Okay, so I need to find you. I can't just like target your system from here. These will be tougher foes, so try to avoid getting aggro. Okay. Alright. Well, it does say where you are. 11 light years away. Just have to remember to be able to see. Oh, I should be able to see you on the galaxy map. Alright, let's take a look. Oh yeah, there you are. Alright, let's head there. This is another game with like, yeah, very complicated controls. So it's kind of hard to remember them all, especially when I only play this game once a week. But oh well. Alright, looks like I can just get there in one jump. Which I guess makes sense. Would have to be nearby. Or you know, the faction we're trying to kill wouldn't be there. And an invite to team. Yeah, it wasn't letting me before, or oh, maybe it was the squadron that I couldn't invite to. Yeah, can't do it from witch space. You are unreachable from witch space. And witch space is such a fun concept, just a fun name for a thing. All right, invite a team.
Warning, temperature critical.
So I just... Alright, there we go. There we go. See if you can share the mission again. I no longer have it. Okay, so... The mission... You can share one of your missions with your teammates here. Oh, okay, yeah, so there's like share slots. There we go. Alright, it's shared. Around the sun, not through it. Yeah. I do a lot of texting and driving in this game. Alright, there you are. There's a compromised nav beacon. There it is. Alright, time to Slow down. I overshot, because of course I did. Should have had it targeted. But oh well. Alright, so if you're in the blue, you should be able to, like, I think, drop out. Because I think how that works. As someone explained to me before. I'm pretty sure I was in the blue. Alright, now I gotta wait for the frame shift drive to,
Frame shift drive.
Oh, never
charging.
mind. I can still...
4, 3, 2, 1. Engaged.
Alright, here we go. Now I can disengage. Alright, I forgot about the boost. Otto Schneider, wanted, the 9th Legion, but he's not the one. I don't need him for the mission. Deadly. This guy's Dave Haylett is deadly. Gonna have to be looking at him to actually, like, scan him, which is kind of annoying. Wanted. So yeah, all these people are wanted, but they're not the ones we need. I don't know, Mr. Sanders. This guy's Barry Vance is wanted, but he's not wanted for the mission, I think. Power limit needed. What the heck? Oh, I have like no pips. Make sure to get some hits in order to get credit for a kill. Target this guy. That's weird. Just won't let me target this guy. Do you have some kind of like ECM on? Well, I got a claim share. Seeing your shields down, is that accurate? Where do I see my shields? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, I'm on like emergency power for some reason. I don't know what happened to me. ECM? Let's say ECM 0 meters, although I think that's my own ECM. Yeah, I'm on like oxygen depleted in like 3 minutes. I'm not really sure what happened. Alright, we'll repair the modules, I guess.
Repair sequence initiated.
Yeah. Yeah, probably should fix that. Whatever's going on here.
Repair sequence successful.
0 modules repaired. I don't know what's going on. Shield restart disrupted by ship motion. Check the modules tab on the right panel. Might have disabled something.
Oxygen low.
Field generator. Power 13%. Cargo hatch. Life support. That should probably be priority number 1, right? Oh, do I just like not have enough power for everything on my ship? That's weird. Is it the shield cell bank? Alright, well I'm getting my shields back. Huh. Maybe it's, I mean, it's gotta be that,
Shields online.
shield cell module, or like the shield repair thing. Yeah, life support's the least important thing. That's why it was priority number 3. Alright, sensors are offline. Super cruise assist. Usage 105%.
Generation under attack.
Yeah, I'm overtaxing the power plant. Can I just like disable? I mean, the only thing I changed was the shield cell bank. So, I guess I'll just turn that off. It's just too much for this computer, or for this power plant on this thing. It's a learning experience. Yeah, I'll say. Wanted. Your team. See, these guys are all wanted, but they're not, you know, the mission target. Oh, this guy is like, he's also wanted. Yermondia Crimson Organization. Engage to destroy Yermondia Crimson Organization pirates. Well, I mean, yeah, they are the right faction, but for some reason they're not counting.
Oscar 5-5 coming off shipping host.
I have no chance.
Under attack.
Well, I'm trying to turn. Even in the blue. Even in the blue. Still can't outturn this guy. Shields down.
Target shields.
we got 500,000 credits, but I don't think these guys are counting. Like, I do, like, they are the right faction. But, yeah, it's still 8 of 20. They're just not counting for some reason. Like, what are the provisions here? I guess maybe they have to be in your Monada system. It does say destination system here Monada. So yeah, so we can't do it here. We gotta leave. Finish off these guys. And then back to that system.
Target destroyed.
Whoops. Need to fire on a friendly there.
Target destroyed.
So the whole team is like highlighted in purple. Ship scan detected. Who scanned me?
Target shields offline. Target cargo dropped. Friendship charge detected.
Oh, he's trying to run. He dropped his cargo. Gonna get away. Or not.
Target destroyed.
Alright, well, we gotta get to that target system. Let's see if we can do this.
Cannot comply.
Cannot comply. Oh, the stupid hard points. Like, come on. That was a choice they made. Make you have to put away your hard. I mean, so many other things are automated, but that no, you got to put your guns away before you can engage the friendship drive. Guns have no place in the world of friendship.
Objective detected.
So, I mean, I guess we could just try one of the places where they tell us to go. Didn't go too well the last time, but maybe it'll be okay. Conflict zone. Hermanata Imperial Society versus Hermanata Creative Exchange. Well, that's the wrong Hermanatas. We want Hermanata Crimson Organization. Open your map or your area map and see where it's pointing. Okay. System map. Here. Or Hermanata 6. I guess it did mention that, I think. Yeah, so we were able to find, you know, targets like by the nav beacon, which was not necessarily by Hermanata 6. But I guess this is, you know, and they were still valid. But this is where they actually want us to go. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's a rookie mistake. Could you join? I mean, yeah, sure. The more the merrier, right? I can just if you can find me and send a friend invite or something. Or are you already on the team? Let's yeah, we just have to like find each other basically with the social thing. I am Commander. Yeah, oh, here, there we go. New friend request from Commander. Revelation now. All right, so that you should be invited. Well, there's strength in numbers. Last time it didn't go so well for me. I think even Zero had a little trouble, but managed to survive at least. But maybe if there's more of us, it'll go a little better. Okay, yeah, so it says you're in solo play now, but if you should hopefully be able to join the group. Conflict zones are sanctioned war zones found in systems at war. They aren't what we're after. Oh, okay. Conflict zone, low intensity. Low wake, internal security surface. Getting a lot of Urbanata creative exchange. Reynolds Park. Mission, unidentified signal source. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright, sent a team request. Oh. That's not what I meant to do. It's funny that the button to like back out of menus is also the button that like throws on the afterburners. Should maybe wait before I do this, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna like cruise past it a little bit. Just so we can all approach this as a group. Mission target threat 4. I don't know if I'm not close enough to that, because I like went out of Super Cruise without a target. My scanner not being powered or something? No, everything's being powered. It's not close enough, I guess. Imperial Clipper. Bimbo Flugeltwerp. That's a name. Probably go back into Super Cruise, I guess.
Frameshift drive charging.
Line ship with trajectory. What trajectory? What are you talking about, game?
4, 3,
Okay,
2,
I guess I did it.
engage.
Where was the target that I was looking for? Oh yeah, mission, target, there we go, threat 4. It was right here. I see the gang is nearby. Alright. Are you who we need? No. Weird. Guess we just keep looking. Well, I don't see any other ships on scanners. Well, I don't know. Maybe we just got unlucky. How much time is left? 45 minutes. The clock is ticking. Some transporters. Conflict zone, or yeah, strange. I don't know. Maybe they're nearby, but not close enough for us to see on long-range radar. Oh, is that just the those existing ships being too far away to tell what they are now? Yes. Problem is, I don't know if we actually got this. If we can't find the ships, we can't do this.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm gonna try super cruising again.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Covered mission-related signal source.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Mission target threat 4. Just have to fly in a whole lot slower. Did I overtake it? Maybe, yeah, maybe that's the problem.
Mission objective detected.
Okay, here we go. Now it actually said, yeah, I guess we just weren't close enough. Look at all these guys flying around. Mission target. Noam Chomsky. Oh god. They're shooting me. Oh. Module disabled. Oh my god. That's a lot of guys. Okay, I'm gonna die here.
Frameshift drive charging.
I am in a bad way here. There's a lot of them. System authority is dispatching ETA 1 minute 30 seconds. I'm just gonna run away. And Noam Chomsky is a fiend. no power. Police response unit in position. Okay, now we got the squad helping out. Am I even in any position to like help at all? How's my ship doing? Well, it actually doesn't seem to be like, even though my hull is at like 6%, seem to be okay as far as like the actual you know, systems. Can launch a repair limpet to fix your hull. Yes, please.
Incoming repair limpet.
Repair limpet. Alright. Do I just like fly into it?
Repair limpet engaged. Target destroyed.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Can I like
Bounty incurred.
incurred? God damn it. Can I like say I'm sorry? I accidentally shot a cop. Starting attack run.
Under attack.
Man, they have no chill. It's a chaotic situation. You gotta have like some understanding
Regeneration.
for this kind of thing. Huh. Get your weapons out. Yeah, they are coming after me.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Well, field's offline.
4, 3,
Okay, I think I'm gonna make it.
engage.
I just need to pay a fine. I got a 200 credit fine, but they're gonna shoot me. Man, these cops are something else. Alright, let's go to Reynolds Park. Probably have a fine listed in transactions. Okay, let's actually get to Reynolds Park. Yeah, I gotta pay off that bounty. Accidentally grazed a cop's shields in the middle of a intense, chaotic firefight. Uh-oh, starport services will be restricted. Do I need to like go somewhere else? Anonymous access.
Docking request granted.
Okay, they still let me in. Claims, alright, 200 credit, bounty by the 9th Legion. Bounty has been issued against you by the 9th Legion. Bounties mark you as wanted within the jurisdiction of the bounty. High bounties can be upgraded to an interstellar bounty, meaning you will be wanted within any jurisdiction related to a faction superpower. To clear a bounty, you must hand yourself in via the administrative contact of a jurisdiction you are wanted in. Bounties can also be paid off at an interstellar factor, providing that your notoriety is 0. Notoriety is gained when committing murder and decreases over time. A warrant has been issued on this ship. I'm unavailable because I'm anonymous. Huh. Alright, well, it's only 200 credits. Hardly seems worth shooting somebody over, but, you know, what can you do? No fines detected. Hand yourself in. Once you have been... Oh no, I'm gonna... I have to go to jail? Alright. Let's see what that looks like. Cargo losses. Well, nothing lost. Alright. Right. Pay 200 credits to redeploy. Yeah, well, it said there were no fines to pay. I had to hand myself in. Alright. Now we're good. Alright, I better deal with that power situation. Oh, weird, I guess. Huh. Oh, I'm at the Champion of Piety. I'm in a different system, of course. Well, that's a problem. Or how far away I am. Hopefully I'm in the same system.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing clamps disengaged. Regulate speed until beyond the facility perimeter.
Yeah, we've all been there. Cops are more forgiving of turret fire, but yeah, you gotta learn to be careful. Learn to drop by the local station to refuel. Okay. How are we doing on that mission, by the way? You know, no thanks to me. 17 of 20. Alright, well, we're getting there. Alright, so am I in the same system? No.
All clear. Flight control channel
Galaxy map.
closed.
What the hell? That's like several hops away. 51 light years? You couldn't find like a jail in 50 light years? What?
Frameshift drive charging.
That is a very inefficient criminal justice system right there. For a 200 credit fine.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's, I don't know, that's kind of silly. I feel like there should be at least one prison in every system. In every inhabited system, anyway. Just enough hops to give somebody the opportunity to shoot you. Oh, it's, you know, they're trying to teach me a lesson. It's rough, but remember the crime system has to deal with human players.
Warning. Temperature critical. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. It's, you know, it'll teach me a lesson. I'll think twice before before shooting now. I mean, yeah, I guess, you know, if the punishment is if the punishment for the crime is just a fine, then, you know, the crime only exists for the poor. And, you know, I am not poor because thanks to that community goal. Other side of the sun. I think there's something
Temperature critical.
wrong with my fuel scoop.
Frameshift drive charging.
Don't really need it though, so it's fine.
Four, three, two, one.
Alright. Kind of a shame you can't, like, menu while you're in which space. I guess it's loading. Guess I should be honking.
System scan complete.
I keep forgetting.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Okay. How is it possible to travel to so many systems away in so little time? Yeah, how'd they do it? They must have taken me in like a large ship because, well, you know what? They could have done it because the people were saying there was if you have like a capital ship, you can go up to 500 light years in a single jump. So they put me in a big capital ship. It's all a very efficient, a very good and efficient use of resources. Justice has been served.
Objective detected.
I mean, it is fun, you know, when a game has like an elaborate criminal justice system like the Elder Scrolls. So it's kind of neat that it has all that you can go to jail for a fine and be inconvenienced. Yeah, I think I'm in system now. Yeah, Hermanata. So, go to Hermanata 6 and resume. Maybe we'll be able to find a conflict zone with some cap ships fighting at some point. That'd be neat. Till a chicken reports just for a crime, Elder Scrolls still wins. Okay. I'm gonna confirm that the squad is with me before I jump in, because I was hoping they wouldn't all be hostile right from the start, but they were. So yeah, having them all aggro on me at once was not good. But yeah, the fact that the cops were so touchy that like a single misplaced shot was enough to set them off is very funny, but like, I don't know, I feel like AI in games, that's like a thing, that's a parameter to tweak, is like how much punishment they could take before they interpret it as like actual hostility and not just an accident. I don't know, maybe they are, maybe they just are that touchy, and you know, other NPCs would maybe not be crazy like that, you know, it's just because they're cops. Okay, we're getting back to Hirmanata 6. It really puts it into perspective how insanely enormous space is, that we're like, that a planet looks this small to us, like inside the solar system. Right? Mission unidentified signal source. Threat 4. I wonder if that's the same place, or if it like spawned another one. Not sure if you need to be shared into the contract. I think you should be, because I think it's like I put it up into a slot. Like if I look here, it's in my shared mission slot, so it's like automatically shared. Because look, we're at 17 out of 20 already. We just need 3 more kills. I wish those indicators for your team up at the top there had like distance, so I knew how close the squad is. Yep, space big. Apparently only something like 0.06% of the galaxy has been visited by players. I wonder how much of the No Man's Sky galaxy #1 has been explored by players. Okay, I can see people. I can see blue on my radar. 20 seconds. Okay. Okay, just sort of like slow roll my super cruise here. And maybe turn around. Alright, we're all closing in, I think. Okay. This behind me. Alright, I should be good to go now. I think. Would be good to drop in.
Mission objective detected.
Alright, how many we got here? A lot, holy crap.
Under attack.
Oh my god. Already out of shields, holy crap. No escape for you. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? That is too many for me to fight at once. I don't know how many are like directly chasing me.
Shields online. Under attack.
I wonder if there's a way to like super cruise as a group, like in formation, so that everybody drops out at the same time.
Accelerated shield regeneration.
Alright.
Shields offline.
No.
Capacity exceeded.
No. I slowed down to try and fight. My shields were back, and that was a bad idea. Yeah, this mission is like way beyond
Hull integrity critical.
what I should be doing.
Under attack. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Yeah, they were just all aggroed on me.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay, well, we did it. Again, no thanks to me.
Shields online.
Thank you. System authorities are dispatching.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Target destroyed.
Alistair Price. No, no. Oh, the turns have tabled. Yeah. I make for a good distraction while everybody else shoots.
Target shields offline. Fusion charge detected. Scan detected. Target destroyed.
Aha. Move along, Commander. We're done here. Okay, well, we did it. By which I mean, you did it. Collect your reward from me at Grassman platform.
Incoming repair limpet.
Oh, gotta get repaired. Thank you very much for that.
Equipment engaged.
Okay, is it like stuck to me? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so I can like move around while I'm getting repaired. I don't remember how to open the cargo scoop. That's how.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted.
Well, I suppose we better go back to Grassman platform to collect the reward. Hopefully everybody gets to share in that.
Successful.
Uh, Presumably that's like going to the... Like, can I... View system map. Grassman platform. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's there. Alright. So yeah, let's go to Grassman platform. Oh yeah, probably be a good idea to put the weapons away. Right. I guess that's a habit you've got to get into for this game. You know, most games you don't have to think about that. I mean, it's kind of like the Elder Scrolls. You don't want to have your sword out in the middle of town. You want to accidentally anger the Imperial Guards.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, let me know if you get the, you know, you get to share in the mission reward, because... Oh yeah, we still need to turn it in before the timer expires. Uh-oh, how much time do we have left? Be interested to know if you get the reward too. Grassman platform, let's go! Get there quickly. ASAP. Actually, I don't see a time limit on this. I think the time limit is gone now. So that's a nice touch. If I'm understanding that correctly. Yeah, very cool if we, you know, all get the rewards. But yeah, I don't see a time limit. So I think once we've done it, and we could just turn it in. Which is like a nice, you know, attention to detail in terms of like convenience. A lot of games wouldn't do that. You know, if there's a time limit for a mission, the mission just gets deleted once the time limit's over, no matter what the situation is. Although, you know, a lot of games, once you've just completed the mission, you've completed the mission. You don't need to go back to the station. So they've kind of created this problem for themselves, but still. You need to press M in Super Cruise to use the Discovery Scanner. Okay. Oh, texting and driving again. Even when I'm in the blue, I think it's still not working. Doesn't let me just drop out from the blue. So you can use the D-scanner for Super Cruise, but I guess you specifically have to be in Super Cruise.
DeLacy, Sierra, Papa, Alpha. You may access this station by submitting a prior request.
Mission invite accepted by commander.
Docking request approved. Set course for landing pad 06.
Right. There was like some way to like figure out where the docking port would be. Actually, I just guessed right, I guess, apparently. Maybe I did that by instinct. But yeah, I was gonna say, I don't remember what to look for, but I got it in one. Want to get a quick docking.
Landing gear deployed.
But there was a place that gives you a discount on ships. I kind of want to go there and, you know, get an even better ship.
You're on the deck. Clear to disembark. Enjoy your stay at our facility, Commander.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did the auto dock. I just wanted to, like, be as close as possible to the docking port before I started it, you know, to speed things up. It always faces the planet. Right, okay. Somehow, despite having my ship get absolutely shredded, I barely needed to do any advanced maintenance. Could sell those bonds. Plus 20% for some reason. I don't know what the... Maybe from my reputation? Oh, gotta... Mission successful. And then reputation change. And that was like... Alright. Alright, well, that was a huge success. Oh, and I didn't even turn it in yet. Whoops. It could be an even greater success. Here we go. Ray Gateway has almost all the ships. Alright. I could take 2 million credits or 600,000 credits plus some engineering stuff. Well, clearly the engineering stuff credits aren't that important. I'm already at 60 million. Wow, like 3 different factions love that. And the Manada Crimson organization kind of dislike that, but like not that much. I feel like they should hate me a lot more. Oh, the money? Well, too late now. What do you do if you run out of fuel in this game? Apparently you ask the fuel rats for help. And then someone will come out and find you and give you and spot you some fuel. But yeah, I got 60 million credits, so I'm not hurting for money. But yeah, let's take a look. Let's see how close Ray Gateway is. Ray Gateway. There's multiple Ray Gateways, or I guess Ray Gateway. Oh, I see. No, this Ray Gateway system. 163 light years. So how many jumps is that? 14. How do you contact the fuel rats? It's not like an in-game thing, I think. It's like, you just sort of Google it, and, I don't know, it's probably on Reddit or something. Yeah, or you self-destruct, I guess. It's the Diag one. Oh, Diagundry. Oh, there are multiple Ray Gateways. Oh, that's still 14 jumps. There's a website. I'm afraid I do all my shopping at Jameson Memorial. Is that also a place? Yeah, Jameson is like the default commander name from the original Elite, right? This one looks further away. Insufficient jump range, yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a good idea to try and just go here. It's going to take a bit to do 14 jumps, but I do kind of want to check out different ships. Because this ship... Well, you know what? I don't even know if it's the ship. Did I, like, press the wrong button? No, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think I did. I am leaving. Just have to go down to go up.
Ship is disengaged from landing pad. Your way is cleared for departure.
Yeah. I think the actual problem here is that I like on the system or on the station that I bought this ship on, I just couldn't find a good power plant or something like that. But whatever, we'll go find a better ship and hopefully we can get a better power plant on it too. Maybe we'll get, you know, the ship that is appropriate to get if you have 60 million credits.
Scan detected.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to take a while to do this. I should have, like, picked up some, whatchamacallits,
You are now clear of station perimeter. Have a good flight, Commander.
some commodities, but then I guess I don't know what they,
3, 2,
what they want over there, and my, you know, HUD wouldn't tell me what they want unless I visited there. So, you know, let's call it a scouting mission.
incoming message.
Incoming message.
System scan complete.
I got invitations. Okay. Oh, these are the engineers, right? Looking to upgrade your weaponry. Alright, yeah. So I've like,
Frameshift
I've,
drive charging.
you know, how do you stop spinning? Check your dead zone. I don't know if they let you set a dead zone. But yeah, I guess I qualified for some of the engineers. I don't know if I qualified for the one that people were saying I should look into. Engineers. Yeah, Elvira.
Temperature critical.
Oh.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. System scan complete.
No, that just takes me into like analysis mode, pressing M, but that doesn't actually like let me do the D scanner. I mean, I guess I could. What I could do is just put the D scanner into the default fire group, and it only works when you're in.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
It only works when you're in analysis mode, so I could put it in the same fire group as my weapons, and it's fine. Anyway, did I like accident? I guess I accidentally got rid of my route. So what am I looking for? Ray something? Ray Gateway, right? Nope. Keep wanting to use the arrow keys to go down there, but it doesn't work. This interface is a little weird.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, how goes your adventures, Dylan? I know you were like trying to go through the tutorial and stuff.
4, 3, 2.
It'll probably be a little harder for you to make your way through the universe since you didn't get the benefit of that easy 60 mil. So it may be a little tough to follow me. I don't think the galaxy map ever becomes easy to use. Yeah, it's a little like... I mean, it's not only is it hard to parse because there's so much information, but it's like, I don't know, there's like problems with the way that, I don't know, stuff gets prioritized when you press a button. Like you think, I think that if I press down, it'll like select the next thing in the drop down, you know, like in any normal search engine, but no, actually it's something else is going to happen. The galaxy map is not the best. I never feel comfortable in there. The way I sort of feel comfortable just flying the ship at this point. You know, I feel semi-comfortable. This,
Warning. Temperature critical.
what is going on with my fuel scoop? I should be able to use it, I think. So what's going on there? Did it get destroyed? Because I don't see it in the modules. Yeah, I don't see fuel scoop. Maybe it got destroyed.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, like, I mean, I guess, you know, the galaxy, it exists in 3 dimensions, so how would a 2D map even make sense? But at the same time, I don't know, there's got to be some better way to represent all that. Trying to get some goods right now. How big is, like, just, you know, picking up some cargo and ferrying it, you know, freelance as opposed to, like, taking a mission to ferry cargo? Is that, like, a thing that people do in this game? Or do they just take missions? Uh-oh. Heat damage. Uh-oh. Okay, we're okay. It's okay. I don't even need to use the heat sink. Safety cooldown in progress.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Why did my weapons come out when I did that? Oh, I guess it automatically did it even though... Okay. So it automatically puts my guns out even though I'm not in combat mode because I pulled the trigger. Even though it tells me I can't shoot when I pull the trigger. I need to pop a sink there.
3, 2,
If you find good trade routes, hauling can get you decent money. Yeah, I guess exact position and distance, yeah, between systems is not that relevant. It's just like, it's really just like how many light years away is this? Yeah, I wonder what happened to my fuel scoop. Better, what is this? An outpost versus an iconic starport. What's this? We'll go here. Because if I do indeed not have the fuel scoop anymore for some reason, I gotta make sure I don't like end up in an uninhabited system. It thinks I want to use my guns, which is silly. Why even have the distinction between modes if you're going to interpret me pulling the trigger as pulling out my guns? Either way. Huh. So there's webs. Right, that makes sense. You use like a website to sort of calculate what a good trade route near you would be. Because they're like, yeah, there's so many variables. Like there's no... Is it really going to take 2 hours? Am I just too close to something? I must be too close to something. And I'll, yeah, when I get away from it. I need my guns for more analysis. But yeah, I must be too close to something, and then as I get farther away from it, I will speed up. Unless I'm just like ridiculously far away, but I mean now it's saying like 50 seconds, it's fine. Yeah, I'm speeding up. I'm getting far away from whatever it was that was slowing me down. Maybe Vostok has the ship I need. Yeah, I guess it is very far away, but I am also accelerating. 50 minutes. Well, it's going down like seconds now. Yeah, I guess that's just ridiculously far away. Going 130 times the speed of light. Yeah, we'll get there. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Voss, I mean, it says it's an iconic starport, so it probably has all the fixings, right? Maybe I could just buy a ship here. Offers safe harbor and a series of services to pilots granted docking access. Check the system map. Why can't I just see it from here? What do you mean? Check the system map. What? I mean, I guess I've got time. It has icons. Byzantines would be furious. Probably iconic because it's the farthest out space station from the sun in the game. Alright, I gotta start like slowing down at some point, right? It's probably gonna take me a long time to slow down. But I mean, we gotta see it now. It's iconic. It's like Aiden Pierce's cap. Come on, Vostok, you better be worth it. Why is it so far away? It'll slow me down. Okay. Won't I get whiplash from going from 400 times the speed of light? Apparently, this system has 4 suns. B-level high-tech refinery, government patronage. Hutton Orbital takes a full 30 minutes to fly to from sector entry point. That's got some pretty... See, like, okay, the system map is laid out in, like, you know, a non, you know, representational fashion, which is like, you know, the galaxy map should probably be more like this, right? Where it's just sort of like, yeah, this planet has all these moons, so we're gonna group them like that. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, but we're locked in at this point. We're gonna see what's at Vostok. I'm approaching another star. Huh. Right, because there's like 4 stars in this system. 100,000 L's. That's not light years, is it? That wouldn't make sense. Take some vacation photos. How do I get the like third-person view again? There's some way to do it. Follow me. What's that? Loading saved commanders. Oh, I see. EQC rank helpless. Power play. What's that? At the height of humanities in the 34th century, the political landscape was dominated by 3 superpowers. The Federation, led by democratically elected presidents, their longtime warring rivals, the Empire, dynastically maintained by hereditary monarchies, and the Alliance, which emerged from a much larger coalition of independent systems united politically by a desire for stability. Okay, I don't know if I have time to read... Okay, I do have time to read that. Seems to be like some kind of PvP thing, I think. Squadrons. Right. Power play represents a continuous struggle for dominance and prestige in populated star systems. So yeah, it's like you choose a faction and then you fight for them, right? Power seeks to establish control over a system. On the pledge screen, you can review each of the 12 towers to find one with an ethos fitting your playstyle. Huh. Yeah, you gotta like, yeah, choose a faction. That's funny. Light seconds, I see. LS. Of course, if there was a light year, there would be a light second. Is it proportional? Like, is a light second to a light year as a second is to an actual year? Well, you join a faction. Oh, so it's just like joining a faction. So not necessarily PvP. You get rep with them. It's just sort of like a more larger scale faction than the ones that are just like, you know, that we're like, you know, interacting with these missions and stuff, I assume. There's a lot to this game, and it's kind of, I don't know. It doesn't reveal itself all at once, which is, I mean, probably for the best. It would probably seem way more overwhelming than it already does if it was just all out there from the start. I mean, sorry to people that like this. This stream has been like 90% super cruising, but then I guess also that is just kind of this game as well. I'm excited to see the iconic Voss dock. Guess I could like do assisted super cruise. I don't know. It's oh yeah, we are slowing down as we approach.
Warning.
Oh, you know, I forgot all about the boost. I could have been boosting the whole time. Ugh. Huh. Oh well. Do I have a SCO? You mean with the expansion pack? I do have that. I do have like the Odyssey or whatever it's called.
Warning. Breaching time operating.
It does guzzle down fuel like crazy. Or, oh, right, the SEO would be like the boost. Not SEO optimized. So the boost is like... Yeah, it is funny that like the ship customization is deep enough that you can have like... I mean, as happened earlier, that shield regen module, like, it just blew my power plant and my life support offline. Although I want to understand why life support was yeah, mind your fuel. Okay, I'm approaching, so it should be fine. But yeah, I want to understand why life support was priority number 3. That seems like it should be priority number 0 at all times. The newer ships are SEO optimized, so they use less fuel and heat and are easier to keep on target. Huh. Yeah. Here we are now arriving at Vostok. Please check the overhead baggage compartment. Yeah, I guess if it goes offline, it takes, you have 4 minutes to... I guess I can sort of see the logic. You know, if it goes offline, you got 4 minutes to fix it, and, you know, maybe you have more pressing concerns, like somebody trying to blow your ship up. You set the priorities yourself, but it defaulted to 3. That's the thing that gets me, though. Like, I did not decide that it should be priority number 3. Alright, so it always faces the planet, right? So...
Sierra Papa Alpha. This station is under Imperial sovereignty. Kindly observe traffic regulations when approaching the facility. requested. Land on designated pad numbers 1, 2.
Okay. Let's go get a look at the iconic boss dock. Kind of looks like every other station.
You are clear to hand over control.
Or like tetrahedron station anyway. Although this one's under Imperial control, right? That's different than before, I think. I don't remember them saying Imperial control before. I wonder... Well, I lost my train of thought there, but let's see what these guys have to offer us.
Landing gear deployed.
Eiling Duval, is that one of the factions?
Landing complete. Execute system shutdown. Our facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Alright, I gotta remember to be selling my data. And, fix that stuff. And well, they got 15 ships. That seems like a lot of ships. So we got Imperial Eagle. So like the Eagle, but Imperial. I guess it's like a variant. The Dolphin is 1,000,000 credits. How many credits is the Cobra Mark III? Is it on the list here? Should be, probably. Cobra Mark V. Mandalay. Type 8 Transporter. Orca. Fer de Lance. Wamba. Python. I think these are all like old elite ships. And then we go out of our price range. So the Cobra Mark III. Oh, 349,000 credits. That's significantly less. So the Cobra Mark V is about 2 million. The Mandalay. This is like a... Oh, I don't know. What do people think? What should I buy? Like, I don't know. Going too close to like the 55 to the 60 million seems like it might be a bad idea. Because, you know, I might get in a situation where I buy the ship, but I can't really outfit it. Although, I don't know. It seems like you could kind of just like buy a ship and then put whatever you want on it. So I could have, you know, a super expensive ship with some cheapo gear. And it'll be about as good or better than a cheapo ship with that same gear. So I guess I could get a Fer de Lance. Mark V is a great early game combat ship, but can do well on exploration. High-end passenger ship. Probably don't want that. Fer de Lance is a heavy combat ship manufactured by Zorgon Peterson. What am I wanting to do? That's a good question. I don't know. I kind of want to leave my options open, so... probably an all-rounder. Read the left side of ships, yeah. Python is a multi-purpose ship. Yeah, see, this kind of sounds like what I want, although it would be like almost all my money. It offers an enticing balance of maneuverability, firepower, and defense. With 5 hard points, it can go head-to-head with large ships such as the Anaconda and Imperial Cutter, while its agility allows it to handle smaller vessels without having to rely on turret weapons. The Python also has a sizable cargo hold, making it a viable choice for those taking a combat-capable freighter. Cobra Mark V is probably the best small ship in the game. Well, that's kind of crazy considering, I mean, I guess it's a small ship, right? So that's why it's so much cheaper than all these other ones. So the Mandalay is an exploration vessel. We have 5 minutes. Yeah. Well, the last thing we'll do is, you know, buy a ship. I guess no reason not to buy the Cobra Mark V. So yeah, Cobra is another multi-purpose vessel. Offers impressive exploration, trade, and combat role performance for its size and price point. Enhanced compatibility with overcharged frameshift drives. Introduces Cobra series to the latest era of aerospace technology. So this is optimized for the whatever, FSO. Python's pretty great, but rule of thumb is you need twice the value of the ship or you just not have enough money for rebuy. Oh, right, I forgot about the rebuy. Yeah, that could be a problem. Yeah, I think I should stay away from these super expensive ships for now. I'll get the Cobra Mark V. Let's do that. We'll look into those more expensive ones when I'm more confident in my abilities in this game. And yeah, sorry to the squad for, I don't know if this was boring for you, but you know, I'm learning. All right, now we gotta outfit it. Hopefully, we've got some good stuff. Guess I'm an armored core guy, and an armored core, you always want to start with the generator. So we've already got a 4E. We got a class 4 slot. Well, so what do we got? So we can get up to 15.6 megawatts. The one we have is 10 megawatts. Well, that is 50% better. So let's buy that for 1,000,000 credits, or 1,500,000. Class A is best, or A class is best if you want to do combat. Frame shift drive, SCO. Another class 4. So we're on we got the 4E right now, and that's got well, that's giving us what, a range of 17 light years for jump. 4A gives us a range of 30 light years. That's a bit of a jump. Buy that. Let's get some better thrusters, I guess. Although efficiency is a concern. These are always the lightest for life support. Okay. That's like slightly more power draw, but it's negligible. Alright, sure. Power distribution. assume I just want 4A. Seems better. So, get that. Always A rank your thrusters. Alright. Guess, you know, speed is life in aircraft and spacecraft. How about some longer range sensors? What's our default range? Oh, there's also target scan angle. This kind of is like Armored Core. 4.3 kilometers, or with the A, 6.48 kilometers. Does draw a lot more power though, so maybe how about like the 3C? That's like a negligible power increase, but like pretty decent mission range. Need a rated SCO. Don't overpass the deployed or you're in trouble. Okay. Yeah, look at the 3C and a rated engine. Okay. Bigger fuel tank. 16. Oh, can't buy a better one. 5D for the sensors on that ship. I don't even have class 5 slots. So, I don't know if you did it on this ship. All these hull upgrades add a lot of mass to the ship, which makes sense. I don't know if I should do that. Oh, 3D. Just less weight. Is weight that important? Like it's, you know, I could see it's like making me a little faster, a little, you know, giving a little higher jump range, but like, it's not that much. I'd rather have a longer sensor range. Alright, the shield generator. That's important. We got a 5 slot, or rank 5 slot, so it would have a lot more power draw. Farseer engineer for FSD, jump far. Like what it's doing to your jump range, yeah. What do people recommend for shields? Guardian FSC booster at some point, not now. Bi-weave shield generator. What's this? It sacrifices overall shield strength for a much faster recharge rate. It's like really good for hull mass exceeds shield generator though, but yeah, that's like really good for power draw though. Oh, it's because it's 1C. I see. A 5C bi-weave. Bi-weave shields are the recommended, like Hmm. Should also check out the weapons. Farseer is in a Dekiat system. So I always want gimbaled. Bi-weave for sure. Always like bi-weave the meta. Am I a good shot? Go fix. Yeah, I'm not a good shot. Definitely not in this game. Hmm. Let's do 2, 3, 2F pulse lasers for now, and then get some machine guns on there. Hmm. So people have preferences. I would have thought that yeah, not going gimbal would be crazy. Didn't mean to get out of there yet. So is this like Wing Commander Privateer where you kind of want your shield generator to be like one class below what your ship can take? I mean, I guess I'm still below the thresholds it says down there, so it's probably fine to do the 5. Do like 5C bi-weave. Am I in open play? I'm in private group right now. Yeah, I'll do 5C bi-weave, I guess. Oh, that is like giving me significantly less, or not. I guess it's not that much less light years. Go get your Artemis suit and wear it to scan biosignatures on planets. Provided you are in energy budget, it will draw the same all the time. Oh, okay. Field in the rank you want to carry. Right. So if I were to take a 4C bi-weave, I'd want to put it in the 4 mount. Get myself a fuel scoop. You people take like cheaper fuel scoops for less power draw. And I guess I could just turn it off if I don't need it. The game actually lets you do that. Yeah, do it for the first real tip, do what you want, but there's so many things to do. It's like, it's hard to, you know, say what I want. Why can't I buy different docking computers? Or can I? Is it just like, there's a docking computer there? Utility mounts. So a bunch of utility mounts can get like turrets. Right. Well, is that because, is it not, they're not showing up because, alright, electronic countermeasure. I mean, that sounds good. Do I have to activate that? I'll buy it. There isn't more than one size. Yeah, so it's just saying, like, that slot's being occupied. Heatsink launcher. You want that? So, use a bunch of power for a percentage boost to your shield, but probably not a good idea to use with the, like, the quick regen shields. ECM only works on missiles. Yeah, not all stations have all different classes, so it's... I assume that these utility mount points could take a turret. They just, these guys don't sell them. Kill warrant scanners. Awake scanners. In Independence War, you had to, have an alien... Holy crap, look how much power this one uses. Dear God. Or like 1,000 more meters. Look at how much more power it needs. That's crazy. Yeah, you needed alien technology to do this in Independence War, but in Elite, they just sell them. No, I think what the shield booster is it just like takes a slot and some power and you get like, you know, plus 16% to your shields. I think that's what that means. Yeah, it's a passive boost. There's lots of stuff to buy. Did you buy another fuel tank? Yeah, I will take the 4E shield cell bank. Lets you go further. Yeah, you shouldn't need another tank. Yeah, I'll get that because it doesn't take too much power. Is there any kind of like supplemental power plant you could buy? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I don't think I could fill all the slots because it would just end up you know, eating all my power. So I guess as long as I'm like within the power limits, I'm fine though, right? It's not like I'm like, it's not like, you know, some other games where like this ship would be kind of inefficient because it's like pushing up against the power limit. Alright, I was gonna see if I could get a like better cargo rack. Is like barely changing anything. By that, and then put that 3E that I had. In that place, and then yeah, I think we're outfitted. Make a fire group. So ECM is like, hopefully there's a hotkey for that you can set. And then there's shield cell bank, yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you could turn things off, which is cool. Like a lot of games that have, you know, power draw like this don't let you turn things off, which I find annoying. But you, yeah, if you wanted to really get the most possible out of your ship, or you have some extreme situation, I mean, like I did, I just sort of prioritized different things, and I was able to get back in business, even though I had, you know, a bad power loadout. Has to be charged and fired at just the right moment. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, with that spending spree over with, that'll be the end of today's stream. Thanks for watching, and thanks for playing to Zero and Revelation Now. Sorry, it wasn't a more exciting, you know, outing in space, but, you know, that a lot of this, I mean, I think the game is a lot of this, so, you know, it varies in intensity. So sometimes you get a low intensity session of Elite. I want to adjust the power priorities. Yeah, I'll have to look into that later. Alright, thank you for watching, and I will be back with X-Wing versus TIE Fighter on next Saturday at 5 Pacific time. Alright, thank you, and